It's Ron Reader digs the universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, the Democrats versus Fascism. A few weeks ago, I did an episode called Welcoming Our New Insect Overlords, in which I discuss prospects for our nation under Trump's new fascist regime. I predicted, because, it was obvious that things were going to get really bad and that we wouldn't be able to count on the Democrats for leadership during this crisis. It's nice to know, or rather horrible to know, that I was right about that. The MAGA takeover of the federal government is the ongoing mother of all train wrecks, while the Democrats appear to be aimlessly meandering around in a confused haze. We got Nazi billionaire Elon Musk and his fake government agency Doge purging tens of thousands of federal employees, gutting entire departments, ostensibly to combat fraud and waste. But when everything is considered fraud and waste, that's not what's really going on. Instead, Musk is helping to create a government suitable for a king, staffed with MAGA loyalists ready, willing, and able to lie, cheat, and steal for Trump. Damn the law. This is a dictatorship now. I should probably also note that Musk is doing a lot of self-dealing here with this too. He's gutting and terrorizing agencies that directly oversee his businesses. But we shouldn't be too surprised about that. Corruption and fascism have always walked hand in hand. These brutal hatchet cuts will end up costing the country hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars over the long term as civilization consequently unravels. But economists are already predicting an economic recession in the short term, simply because of the mass federal layoffs. This is bad shit, and it keeps getting worse. I mean, fuck, they're coming for Social Security. They're coming for Obamacare. It's like they've declared war on America. And speaking of war, on the foreign policy side of things, well, it's just as bad. Trump has sold out Palestine, he's sold out Ukraine, he's totally Putin's bitch now, and is moving to leave NATO. He's permanently destroying old, important alliances. Canada, Mexico, Denmark, fuck them. We're with Mordor now. We may very well never recover from this. And while all this is going on, Homeland Security terrorizes communities from coast to coast as they round up immigrants and put them in camps. This is all so horrible. Where is our champion? Who will challenge this fascist coup d'etat? Well, I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the Democrats, because this has been going on for 6 weeks or so, and they haven't done anything. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries alternates between saying that they don't have any leverage, meaning that they're not doing anything, and saying that they will choose their battles, which means they might do something, but not yet. I don't know what the fuck Schumer is doing in the Senate, but whatever it is, it's just as much of a nothing burger. Never in my life have I hated the Democrats more than I do right now. It's why I've hated them for decades. They are the party of surrender, the party of capitulation. They sat on their hands for years doing nothing, while the Republicans created a compelling mythic narrative about who they are and why they do what they do. Conservatives created a nation within a nation while the Democrats were chasing swing voters. They allowed the rise of fascism, and they still do nothing to fight it. The Democrats say their hands are tied, but that's just their surrender first mentality. The MAGA mythic narrative juggernaut can only be countered with another, better mythic narrative, one that's focused, unscattered, one that doesn't compromise itself by double dealing with billionaires. The Democrats must create a mythic appeal to working Americans, tell the rich to fuck off, and blast that message 24/7 for decades. But they won't. We're on our own. I'm Ron Reeder, and this has been Ron Reeder Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reeder, again next week for another episode of Ron Reeder Digs the Universe.